Okay, so next we need to introduce you to whoops, and we have to do a little bit of configuration here for whoops. Okay, so I'm going to slide this over, and what we want to do now is that's Kent, but here's whoops, and it does have a page for it. Here's the home page. Okay, right here, and we can scroll down, and we can see it's telling you how to install it. So we did install it. Now we can come down here and we can say, okay, register our pretty handler. And this is how we go through and register. So if we just copy this in, I come down here and I do that, what am I going to get? Well, let's cause an error. Just put this here. This will cause an error right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to run this. Yep, that worked. Okay, and you get this green color and so on. Okay. So here's the one that I like to do a lot. Is I like to come in and say, I want the editor. So first I'm going to do this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually, this bothers me with all of this. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to set these up as use. So instead of doing it like that, I'm going to go run. And notice it gave me use. So now it brought that into my namespace so I can use it. If you don't understand namespacing, you have to go watch that. Okay, and then here for the pretty page handler, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to go pretty page handler and see it brought that into the namespace. Good. And here's what I want to do differently. I'm going to pull this out. Do this with me. And here I'm going to say error page, like that. And I want to come down and I'm going to say error page equals. Okay, so now I've got my pretty page handler, and that's my error page. I want to go and I want to register a different editor. I'm going to set it up as Sublime. Okay, so I've got that in there now. I've got everything registered, and let's just see if this does anything different. You can see it changed the colors. You see that? So you can play around. There are different ones that you can load in. I typically use this one. It's up to you which one that you want. And if we come over here, we can see, okay, here it is. I just had to do a search for the editor. It can be Sublime, the Emac, it can be TextMate, or Vim. Okay, so any of these it can be. And you can try those and see which style you like. I like this one. It's up to you which one you want to use. Play around with it. See which one you prefer. All it's going to do is change the coloring here for you. Okay. So now, like I said, the beauty of doing it this way is look at what you get. So let me walk you through. What you get up here is the notice to let you know what the exception is. Now let me show you the exception again without this. So I'm going to put this up here like that. Now let's come back here and I'm going to open it up in two separate windows. So I'm going to pull this over. First I have to do this. Okay. All right, so I've got that commented out. I've got this. Now let's open it up and refresh. Okay, so look at what we get. We're replacing out the standard out-of-the-box PHP error system. So this is what you get out of this one. You get the warning. It's letting you know the message and where it's at, and then the call stack so that you can go and find, okay, where did it happen at, right? And walk through this call stack. Okay, so instead of this, we get this. We even get the code is shown to us. We get to walk through and see, okay, were any cookies involved, any sessions, any request data? I can go through and I can look at those. If there were any variables, I can look at that. And here's my call stack. This is much easier to read. Okay, look at that. I can go down and I can look at this, and actually I can click this and go, oh, look at the code. See how much handier that is? Right from this screen, I'm able to walk through the call stack and see, hey, where did this make its boo-boo at? Well, right here. All right. And right here, it's letting you know what the message is. And look, if you want to go and search on Stack Overload, that's there for you, or just a Google search, that's there for you too. And you can also just copy this out if you needed to go and do a different search. So that's the beauty of using whoops. I like this when I'm in debug, and I think you should use it too. And that's why I've put it here in your starter plugin.